Hello, you're watching Laptop Media Video Review. Today we have for you the brand new Acer R3-471T, where T comes for tablet or touch. You can find it on the market under the R14 signature as well because of its 14-inch screen. This is one of those new concepts of having more or less fully functional laptop which is highly convertible into a tablet. Lenovo's Yoga attempt is an example of success in that aspect. Now Acer are offering something really attractive, at least on paper. R3 comes with the new 5th generation Intel Core i processors combined with the Intel HD 5500 graphics, but that's not all. It brings you also dedicated video, the NVIDIA GeForce 820M with 2GB of video RAM. The design and construction of the laptop, I have to say, is solid enough and looks a bit conservative but right into the Acer's popular lineup. The bottom side of the laptop has some kind of nice rubberized finish which makes it quite nice in touch. Screen hinges look tight enough to withstand the pressure of flipping back the screen and switching into tablet mode. Talking about the screen, I'm a bit concerned. The screen is nice for the type it is. 14-inch standard resolution, 1366 by 768, it is very responsive and nice to work with. Whenever I had some problems interacting with the touchscreen, I would say it is due to some software bug, drivers or Windows 8, which is pre-installed on the computer by the way. The colors are not bad, but a bit washed out, typical for such class laptops. The big problem here is the viewing angles. Horizontally they are okay, but the vertical ones are horrible. Once you change the angle looking at the screen, it becomes so hard to see it normally. That makes the laptop virtually impossible to use on your lap as a tablet. I always had to pull a little bit the screen up so I could see it directly. Plus, I found some strange screen distortion in the left side when tapping on it. Well, at first it was visible and frustrating, but after a couple of hours using the laptop, I stopped noticing it. However, that might be an issue and Acer should pay it some attention. Well, it might be only the unit I tested, so we have to bear this in mind as well. The productivity with this laptop should not be a problem. It has a nice dual-core Intel CPU from the 5th generation Core i processors. It has some powerful graphics, at least for the needs of the average user. This is the Intel HD 5500. The CPU is low voltage, so it is of a great help to the battery life. It is powerful enough to do your everyday tasks without causing serious lagging of the system. You can expect some detailed reviews and benchmark tests in our full review at laptopmedia.com because the new platform looks promising one. I tested a laptop only with standard hard drive and it was fast enough for my everyday tasks. The only thing you will notice is a bit slower wake-up speed of the OS, but that's due to the hard drive, I think. Some dedicated video is also part of the configuration. GeForce 820 is not the best gaming GPU, but for the customers Acer is targeting, it should be quite sufficient. It is interesting to play some games for mobile devices on such big screen, but do not forget they are optimized for other type and format devices, so it might cause some issues like those blurry distortions you see in Asphalt Airborne here. There is only one RAM slot available as well as 4 gigs on the motherboard, so the maximum supported is 12. The battery is performing very nice. It might be because of the new CPU system, but anyway, it is probably going to give you plenty of laptop usage. I believe at least 4 or 5 hours would not be a problem. But of course, more tests on the battery are coming in our laptop media review. Touchpad and keyboard I liked a lot. Despite some flexible feeling on the keyboard, it is nice and comfortable to type with. The large touchpad gives you plenty of room to move your finger freely and easy. Connectivity is nothing special, but it is all you need for normal and productive day on your computer. HDMI, a couple of USB ports, card reader, network cable, plug-in and audio jack. Acer R3 is not a bad laptop at all. It is flexible, becomes a tablet when you need it, and it works nice and fluent. The only thing I would change in it is the screen. Screen, after all, is the part of a computer you're watching all the time. Viewing angles and some left corner screen distortions when using the touch is definitely something Acer should think about. Simply because the laptop is a very good one. Gives you balance of the screen size and weight, touch capabilities. Flipping it, you are already in a tablet mode and the battery lasts considerably long. I just wish it had some better screen. Well, that would probably change the price though. I advise you to check our upcoming review with the R3 fully tested. See Laptop Media for more information. See you next time. Bye.